nekwe na ọla ebube nna anyị dị sọlụlo nekwe na Mother of Christ gbara ọkụ gba gwogwo gbacha ọkụ ebe nna anyị dị esọ na agbaghị ọkụ na nna anyị dị esọ ọgbaghị ọkụ cha ọgbaghị ọkụ cha nekwe nna anyị dị esọ nekwe ebe niile gbara ọkụ nekwe ochi nekwe akwụkwọ nekwe enu ebe a nekwe mana abatara na nna anyị dị esọ ọgbaghị ọkụ ma akwa ma everything is nothing.
Hey, I want to too much. Oh, don't know. That's from Ngolo.
What did you have? Nothing. Nego dey no ba. Sister, nego dey no ba. Nego dey no ba. No.
Meanwhile, I
wait. Suppose me, ya wan kalivu zo wolo. See.
Hey, you did too much, man.
Beni na ba lo ku.
You did too much. Oh, don't know.
Mbali. Ekwe mbali.
Jesus.
Pax Christi, Nigerian Catholics. Many people are asking a difficult question after the fire at Mother of Christ Specialist Hospital in Enugu, which happened recently. If Mary could save a statue of herself, why didn't she save the entire hospital from burning? And quite honestly, that is not a foolish question. It is a serious question. A question many Catholics quietly ask themselves. But here is where many people misunderstand miracles in Christianity. Catholics do not believe that statues have magical powers. A statue is not a goddess. It is a symbol, a reminder of the presence, prayers, and intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So when Catholics speak about this event as miraculous, they are not saying the statue itself fought the fire like a superhero. The deeper message is this. Throughout the Bible, God often allows suffering, but He leaves behind signs. Think about the crucifixion of Jesus. God did not stop the suffering. He did not prevent the nails. He did not prevent the cross. But Christians believe that suffering and death of Christ brought meaning, hope, and eventual resurrection out of tragedy. In the scriptures, miracles are often selective signs, not total removal of pain. The burning bush Moses saw was not consumed. The 3 Hebrew boys walked through fire unharmed. The Ark of the Covenant became a sign of God's presence among His people. So for us Catholics, the untouched Marian statue is not proof that Mary loves statues more than people. In fact, the greatest miracle in this story is that no life was lost. And that is what matters. 23 computers can be replaced. Buildings can be rebuilt. But human lives cannot. And according to the hospital administrator, some of the most important records in the administrator's office were preserved while the fire destroyed surrounding areas. For us, that becomes a spiritual sign of protection in the middle of disaster, not a denial that disaster happened. Our critics sometimes assume that if God performs a miracle, then absolutely nothing bad should happen. But Christianity has never taught that faith gives immunity from tragedy. Churches have burnt before, monasteries have collapsed before, even saints suffered illness, persecution, and death. The Christian claim is not bad things never happen. The Christian claim is that God remains present even inside terrible moments. And honestly, even skeptics should admit something unusual. Here, people are not reacting because a random object survived the fire. They are reacting because nearby items melted, wires burnt, offices were destroyed, yet the statue and surrounding devotional items reportedly remained untouched. Whether one sees it as a divine intervention, coincidence, or symbolism, it is understandable why many believers were moved by it. But Catholics should also be careful not to exaggerate this story into superstition. Mary is not competing with Jesus. Mary is not a fire extinguisher. And Christianity is not magic. For Catholics, Mary's role has always been to point people toward God, toward prayer, toward faith, and toward hope during suffering. And perhaps that is the biggest lesson from Inugu. Not that a statue survived. No, but that in the middle of loss, in the middle of fear and destruction, many people were reminded through this incident to pray, to reflect on life, and to remember that material things are temporary, while human life and faith are priceless. In the end, the untouched statue may not convince every skeptic. That's clear. But for many believers, it became what miracles in Christianity has always and will always be. Not spectacles to force belief, but signs to invite reflection. So I hope you have learned a thing or two. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless you.